Apple has updated its operating system for mobile devices, iPads, iPhones, iPods and so on. And there's one big difference to iOS 6 which is causing a bit of a stir. It's Maps. So for years they've been using Google Maps and that's been on all of their devices. Now that's being replaced with Apple Maps. Here's how it looks. Pretty different. There are some things that people seem to like. You've got navigation. So here we are in central London. You can immediately see less clarity on major roads and so on Apple Maps compared to Google Maps. But we do have, let's see if we can make this work.
Route to Bridge Street.
So it,
south on Wood Lane.
Lovely, lovely. It's giving you instant navigation. But when you get out into the country, you'll notice some bigger changes, and in parts of the world that are not massively built up, there are already complaints that the new mapping system isn't providing as good a service as the old. So I've gone into a suburb of Cardiff. Let's see if I can do the same thing on here on Google Maps. Here I am, roughly the same area in Cardiff. Now, let's have a look at the satellite imagery that you get there compared with on Google Maps. Here's the old version Google Maps. Pretty detailed view once it resolves. More of a detailed view perhaps than you're getting from the new Apple Maps. Doesn't look too bad there. In some places it's a lot more fuzzy, and you can see it's a lot darker there. And one thing that is missing on Apple Maps that people have got used to is Street View, which is a feature obviously of Google Maps that people use to sort of find their way even around a country lane like this. But a bigger complaint is about the accuracy of the mapping software. So here is Luton. I've just searched for Luton on Apple Maps, and somehow Luton, England turns out to be just outside Exeter. Doesn't seem to know where it is. Here, of course, is Luton on Google Maps, exactly where it should be. Another example of somewhere where the residents say Apple has misplaced their town on the map. So Dudley in the West Midlands, you can see it here, well delineated on Google Maps. There's the motorway, there are the big main roads coming into it. Here's Dudley, quite difficult to work out where it is, but the residents say it's been shifted a few miles south of where it should be. And it's not just in Britain that there have been complaints. Around the world, people are saying they're not getting accurate information from this new mapping system in some cases. Sheer level of detail missing. Let's go to Tokyo, for instance. This is central Tokyo. Here on Google Maps, nice, colourful, detailed map of right down to almost individual platforms on the station with a lot of detail around. Here it is on Apple. Now it is just a different look, to be sure, with less colour in it and less delineation of different types of street, but it's clear it's got a lot less detail on it than the original Google Maps. Now Apple says there are great benefits that people are enjoying on the new mapping system. There's this 3D system where I'm sailing over Tokyo from the air here. They're confident people will get used to it, but a lot of people complaining about the new system and talking of either not upgrading or waiting till Google produces an app that can be used as a mapping system on Apple devices.